Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Coming up on today's news, area youth celebrated the holidays at City Hall with a little help from a Cavs superstar. TV20 was at the opening of the new Tian Ran Buddhist Temple in Cleveland, and then we'll head to the Cleveland Museum of Art for a peek at their newest exhibit, Picasso and Paper. But first, two people were recently sworn in as the newest board members to the Cleveland Municipal School District Board of Education in the Red Room of Cleveland City Hall.
I, Caroline J. Peak,
I, Jerry Phillips,
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the codified ordinances,
and the Charter of the City of Cleveland,
and that I will faithfully,
honestly,
and impartially
discharge the duties
as a member of the Board of Education
of the Cleveland Municipal School District
to the best of my ability.
during my continuance in said.
Congratulations.
We all know that there are plenty of opportunities now with AI and all of the new technology, but I do believe in some of the basics, going back to some of the basics, but also realizing that all of us learn in different ways. So there has to be multiple ways of educating not only our children, but our communities.
We're going to see Cleveland Municipal School District schools being compared to the best schools in the state, whether it's private schools, whether it's public schools, whatever the case may be. I see us being at the top of the, all of the schools when you're thinking about schools in the state.
The spirit of the holidays filled City Hall as area youth came to celebrate the fun of the season with the city's annual tree trimming event. Kids from Cleveland's recreation centers were brought to the rotunda of Cleveland City Hall for an evening of fun, snacks, and presents. Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb was more than happy to welcome the youngsters to the party.
As mayor of this great city, this is my favorite event because it symbolizes the hope, the unity, and resilience of what makes our city so great. But it also symbolizes the can-do spirit that we have in our city.
As a special surprise, Mayor Bibb welcomed Cleveland Cavaliers point guard Darius Garland to the stage. Darius donated all the gifts for the event this year.
I'm truly honored to be here. It means a lot to me. Thank you to Mayor Bibbs and the City of Cleveland for having me. This is super cool. The City of Cleveland always feel like home to me, and I always want to keep it that way, and I always want to give back to you guys. Just want you guys to have a great time, have a great holiday, and just enjoy this time and be with your family, be with your friends. Just enjoy this, and just always remember that it's always going to come back around to you guys, and this means a lot to me and my family and my people, so really appreciate you guys and have a great holiday.
Afterwards, Santa Claus arrived on the scene and the kids got to pose for photos with the Jolly Elf, along with Mayor Bibb and Darius Garland. The kids left the celebration with some new gifts and memories to last a lifetime. James Wade III is a native Clevelander. He is also the vice chairman of the 100 Black Men of Greater Cleveland, whose mission is to foster growth, learning, and opportunities for Cleveland's African American youth. He stopped by the TV20 studios for a taping of Conversations with Cal, where they talked about the organization's history, the challenges facing Cleveland's African American youth, and programs being offered. Also, they discussed their annual gala event taking place on Saturday, December 14th. Here's a clip from that show.
Who are the 100 Black Men of Greater Cleveland?
100 Black Men of Greater Cleveland is part of the world's largest Black mentoring organization. We have 105 chapters nationally. We're international. We have chapters in London, the Caribbeans, and Judge Michael Nelson, back in the day in 1997, felt the need to start the Cleveland chapter. And we've been going since 1997, and we give scholarships. We have various activities for kids. We do programming, and everything that we do for the kids is absolutely free to the parents.
Now, so the organization was founded in 1997, right?
In Cleveland.
In
Cleveland. It was founded in 1963.
Okay.
Mayor David Dinkins and a lot of sports greats, Frank Robinson and a lot of greats, got together and seen the need that young men needed to have men in their life. And they started it in New York in 1963. But Cleveland chapter started in 97.
Got you. So is the national headquarters in Atlanta now?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
And talk about how that came about, because that's kind of like a fascinating story.
Well, it just kept growing, and they said, well, we need to start. It's called 100 Black Men of America.
Got you.
And the men that was together with those chapters said, let's form it. So they formed it, and they picked Atlanta, which was a booming area.
Right.
And they made the headquarters there, and we've been going strong ever since. And like I said, we're steadily growing. I'm on the national board. I serve as the national communications and marketing chair. And we had a board meeting last night, and at the board meeting in December, they're looking to bring in 5 new chapters.
So how many members are there actually for the Greater Cleveland chapter?
Well, do you want paid members or active members? Well, the roll is 66.
Okay.
But we can count on about 40 of them pretty strong.
About 40 of them.
About 40 kind of strong. Some get the pen and then they just disappear. But the ones that's committed and wants to help young men, and in our collegiate part, we have women too.
Okay.
So they really put in the time and give back.
So now, how are the members selected? What's that process like?
Well, the first thing you have to have is a referral from a member. And somebody has to come and say, hey, I think Mr. Calhoun would be a great fit for the 100. They write a letter for you. Then the membership committee would get with you. You fill out your application. You have to have a background check because we deal with kids.
Right.
And that, we charge you for that. And then if everything's okay, we ask you to volunteer a little bit. So the other guys can get to know you, meet you. Plus, that's our commitment to see if you're really interested in coming out and doing things.
Now, what are some of the programs that are available for Cleveland youth?
Well, we have quite a few. We have one that we call Let's Get Fit. So you can understand that's a fitness thing we do with the YMCA. And the young men can come out there and they work out. And we practice having our mentors bring the mentees. So that's that bonding time that they have, plus being healthy and working out. We also have one main thing that I'm proud of. Every third Saturday, we do a Saturday Academy out at Tri-C Eastern Campus. We have about 60 strong every third Saturday. And in the midst of that, we do various other activities. We go golfing, we take them fishing, we take them rowing, and just so many positive things we do. Another program we had that we invented during COVID was called Walk a Mile with a Child, where we just take them to the park and walk and talk to them about life and different things. And you would be surprised how many kids in the inner city didn't even know about Lake Erie or where it was.
Remember, you can watch Conversations with Cal right here on TV20 or anytime you wish on the TV20 Cleveland YouTube channel. We'll be back with more TV20 news right after these messages.
Cleveland Public Library is the People's University. As the center of learning for a diverse and inclusive community, Cleveland Public Library is much more than books. Our vision is to put opportunity within reach and empower people. We are a free resource for people of all ages and all abilities. From kindergartners learning to read, to teens discovering career paths, to adults and seniors pursuing new hobbies and interests. The library has something for everyone and offers a world of possibilities for you to discover and unlock. Visit Cleveland Public Library and access free programs and services in arts and culture, social services, literature, technology, family and education, and much more. Learn more at cpl.org and start your story with us at the People's University.
For those interested in a law enforcement career, the Cleveland Division of Police is holding their next expedited hiring event. The hiring event is designed to streamline the application process, allowing applicants to complete several steps in a single day. During the event, applicants will have the opportunity to submit their application, take the National Testing Network exam, undergo the physical fitness assessment, and receive a pre-conditional employment offer. Remaining steps in the hiring process will be completed at a later date. Please bring a valid ID or driver's license. Walk-ins are accepted, but to secure a time slot, please pre-register at 216-623-5233 or via the QR code.
And welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Let's head over now to the gymnasium of Our Lady of Mount Carmel for the annual Cleveland Division of Police's 2nd District Awards ceremony.
First off, I want to ultimately this is for you. But what goes unsaid a lot is the people sitting next to you. So if you could, please give your families a round of applause. They're the real heroes here tonight. Thank you.
So I just want to take a quick minute to recognize the men and women who are receiving awards today, and also for any community members who are receiving awards today. You know, congratulations on everything you do each day to keep this community safe. And I can tell you my commitment to you all is to make sure that we have more opportunities like this to showcase the work that you do.
It is always a pleasure for Community Relationship to be with what we call our family. We are a part of you, because we all will work very better together.
It is such an honor to be here this evening and just celebrate you all. And I love the recognition at the beginning of the families as well. And you must all feel so proud, and you're part of what makes all of our neighborhoods safe.
The interaction between council office and 2nd District ranges from the issues that Councilwoman Spencer brought up, but we get into some very odd neighborhood scenarios where sometimes we need people like Michael McDonald to go out and talk to neighbors. Sometimes I talk to neighbors. Sometimes we have to ask a person in uniform to talk to neighbors about very weird things. And it's the quality of life issues that really sort of hold the neighborhood together. And Cleveland is a great city because of great people. And the great people that live here and the great people that serve those folks. And every now and then, those are married and they're the same person.
A big congratulations and thank you from all of us at TV20 to all the officers and residents who were recognized for their dedication to the city of Cleveland. The Tian Ran Temple, a Buddhist nonprofit organization, finally cut the ribbon on their new location on Payne Avenue in downtown Cleveland.
1, 2, and 3, cut!
The opening started with a series of prayers, blessings, and offerings designed to awake Buddha in their temple. Lee Tyrone, master of the temple, said this is a public temple for all people, regardless of your religious background.
This is a location we're helping people. Otherwise, we do have in New York, in California, or Iowa, Texas, we do have a temple, but in Cleveland, although we have a family temple, but we want to have a public one to helping more people. Yeah, let them have the place to understand and the learning, because we're non-stop learning, and improve our faith.
The building was bought in 2019, but the pandemic delayed construction until 2022. Cleveland City Councilwoman Stephanie House Jones attended the opening and is glad the temple found a home in her ward.
When you are able to see something that may need a little bit more tender love and care, and to see it come to fruition, it's just such, Tian Ran Temple is such a welcome addition to our Ward 7 community here down in Asiatown. I never knew this was an active vibrant community the way that it is. And, you know, over the last 3 years, I've gotten the opportunity to connect here with the Tian Ran Temple family and learn more and really be able to help them navigate, you know, some of the challenges, you know, when it comes to construction.
The Tian Ran Temple is located at 4920 Payne Avenue, and Messer Lee Tai encourages the curious to stop by and learn about the different classes they offer. We'll be back with more TV20 news right after these messages.
Today's vote, in my eyes, is not a very difficult one.
Looking for something truly unique in Cleveland? Step into Brett Hall at Cleveland Public Library and get ready to join the band. This interactive art installation by world-renowned art duo Friends With You, in collaboration with Land Studio, is unlike anything you've seen before. Open now through spring 2025, the band invites visitors of all ages to interact with 5 large-scale fuzzy characters, each ready to dance, connect, and spark joy in an entirely new way. These lovable robots are ready to charm you and demonstrate how technology and art can foster connection. The band is free and open to the public at Cleveland Public Library's main library at 325 Superior Avenue, Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., now through spring 2025. Learn more at cpl.org/theband.
Did you know that in the city of Cleveland, you can text 911 and the message goes directly to our communications center? Our dispatch staff will communicate with you via their keyboard, asking the same questions necessary to dispatch police, fire, or EMS emergency services. Keep this in mind if you are in the city and making an emergency phone call that might be a challenge.
This safety message is brought to you by the City of Cleveland Division of Police.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Let's head over now to the Cleveland Museum of Art, where TV20's Alex Picterna got a sneak peek at their upcoming exhibition, Picasso and Paper.
Fresh from its international tour, Picasso and Paper is making its North American debut at the Cleveland Museum of Art. The exhibition features hundreds of works by Pablo Picasso, spanning multiple decades, all created using paper as the primary medium.
The show has nearly 300 works from Picasso, including 200 that came from the Picasso Museum Paris, where many of Picasso's best, most well-known artworks live. And many of them have not been in North America before. This exhibition is special because it explores Picasso's relationship with paper and how he used the medium throughout his career. It was very experimental for him, and it led him to creating some of the most well-known artworks that changed the course of modern art as we know it. He was able to reinvent himself time and time again. This exhibition travels through many periods of his artistic career, beginning with paper cutouts that he made when he was 9 years old. And then we go into the blue period, which occurred early in his career. It was one of the first identifiable periods in his artistic lifetime. And then at the end of the exhibition, he is a 90-year-old artist and he's still making work. So whatever you know about Picasso, you're gonna learn something new about him through this exhibition. You're gonna be able to see, kind of how his career progressed and how he reinvented himself time and time again.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thanks, Alex. The exhibition will be open from December 8th of this year through March 25th of 2025. To reserve your tickets, visit clevelandart.org/events. We are constantly uploading new content on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. You can also connect with TV20 Cleveland on your favorite social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.